down. Hold on. Is she down? She's down.
I am Cindy Fujikawa, writer, director, producer of 90 Minutes Later.
I'm Daniel Villarreal. I am in the documentary and I'm a co-producer on it.
She was shot August 30th, 2018, and the memorial was about 6 weeks later in October, and I attended. And what I observed at that time was there was nothing but questions. Nobody really understood what had happened. There was question about how many bullets had been fired. Certainly nobody knew who exactly killed her. They didn't even know if she had been killed on the scene. There was nothing but questions.
Vanessa was our first family member that we lost, and in a very tragic way. So after we had her memorial and honored her and all that, right away we got into, finding answers to all these questions that we had.
Justice for Vanessa Marquez.
Wellness checks, mental health calls, and policing are a lethal combination. And we need to really take a look at that as a society and our processes. I don't think you have to look further than what's happened here in San Antonio just
a month ago or so.
6 weeks ago, yeah. Melissa Perez, who was killed by police officers who did have some training apparently in, I think 40 hours they're given, and they did not follow the steps. And they've been charged, I think.
And they have a special unit for these situations, which they never called. They made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, but we need to progress. We need to take a look at these situations, and I think Vanessa's particular story shines a light on one individual, and that the film, the documentary, especially in light of the fact that no officers were charged, there was no accountability. The film can be a platform, a medium, to talk about at least this case, and then talk about, the multitude of others.
And it happens way too often. It's not a rarity. It's almost, I don't want to say every time they get called in, but a lot of the times when police come to make sure that you're okay, that a woman is okay, they end up killing her. So illness is not a crime. Vanessa was not a criminal, and she was treated like a criminal. The police were never held accountable. They need to be, held accountable. They have to own it before there can be changes. As long as the police stay quiet and hide it and then make the victim into the perpetrator, we're not going to have the changes that we need. And that's why we're doing this film, and it goes way beyond our friend who just happens to have a little bit of a name to be recognized, because most of the women that it happens to, you never hear about it. So we're going to change that.
You can find us on social media, on Twitter at 90minutes_later, and on Instagram at 90 Minutes Later Film. And we will keep you posted on our progress and where you can find 90 Minutes Later.
Please support. Thank you.